Welcome back to another episode of Climbing Progress. In this session, we're going to be mainly focused on green and purple climbs with a few comp climbs towards the end of this session. Let's jump into it. Starting off with a first climb here, this red one here. Pretty simple, straightforward, nothing too crazy. My shoes were a little slippery on this first climb here, and as I'm stepping up here, my foot slips a little bit, and so unfortunately for the rest of this session, I am pretty paranoid about my feet and definitely a lot more paranoid than I normally am. But I'm still able to complete this red climb. Now, unfortunately, I got sick last week, so Monday was the last time I had to climb. So it's been exactly 1 week to the day since I've climbed. But I'm happy to be back, and I'm feeling a lot better now. So still taking it quite easy today. Definitely felt like I've lost quite a bit, at least, but I'm still, quite hopeful in my return to climbing here. So, started off with a few easy climbs that I've done in the past, and unfortunately, the new climbs seem to be comp climbs. Now, I'm not 100% sure that they are comp climbs, but I got kind of wrecked by them, and they definitely seemed a lot harder than the grades they were given. So maybe they were comp climbs, maybe I just got unlucky. But you let me know in the comments how you feel about them when we get to them. Starting off with not starting off, but on this climb here, I had just completely forgotten how to do it. So I attempted it once, realized, oh my gosh, stick my foot out way further. And then I dropped my foot here, was able to get it back up, kind of hang off my arms here, then get my foot up there, my foot back over to where I stuck it in the beginning, my foot up, and then move my left foot up yet again. Now from here, since the GoPro's mounted over my eyes, you can easily see the green hold there, but there I had to stick my head up just enough so I could see it, and I was able to grab it, get my feet up, and then grab that nice big green jug there to get myself up and over on this climb here. And nice easy climb. This orange one here, I would say, is probably the highlight of the session. I know I've done this quite a few times. They added tape to it, but I don't see any reason why it's any different than before. Same, like, kind of two-hand start. So I went to the tape here, but it felt weird. So I matched it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep climbing it because I saw the that hold right there, that orange hold there, and I was like, I'll just top out on this climb because I know I can do it, and might as well continue doing what I've done the last few times I've completed this climb. Then I moved on to this yellow one here just because I enjoy this yellow one, even though it's really easy. It feels kind of cool. I feel like Spider-Man almost climbing up the wall here. I make my way up here. Again, it's just kind of, you're just kind of nicely grabbing between the two things to keep yourself on, and then I'm able to reach my arms up and match that top hold. Now we move on to this red climb here. This is relatively new to me. I've definitely done it at least once or twice, but it's kind of a little not boring, but it's definitely one of those climbs that kind of forces me to get better at getting myself up and over the edge here. So I'm able to grab that hold there, stand up, and then just kind of walk my way over. So even though I'm a little iffy on my feet right now, I still have been, gaining more confidence than I would have. This purple one here, again, I think I did this mainly for confidence because I know I've done this, I think 2 or 3 times already. So I kind of am just doing the same thing. I'm able to stand up on that, get my foot there, get that foot over there, and then from here, I get my foot way up high. I'm able to push off that left foot, then walk my feet over, get my left foot back onto that little nub, match that, call it good. This yellow one here, again, just this, I think I've done this one maybe once, but I just was like, you know what, since I'm coming back into climbing after a week, I'm just going to do all the climbs that I feel like I can do so I have a somewhat good session. You'll see towards the end, I definitely get wrecked by the harder climbs, but I'm okay with it. This red one here, again, I just did it because this one I think I've only done once prior, and so I was like, I should do this more. And this might even be a new climb to myself. I'm not 100% sure. So did this one here. Pretty laddery, honestly. There's not really a whole lot going on here. You're kind of just stepping up. And then I skipped that last hold there because I was tall enough to just be able to reach it up. I like this green one here. This one feels almost like a workout, which in my opinion is kind of a benefit of climbing, is, you know, getting stronger. And so I was able to work my way around here, get my hands all adjusted. Done this a whole bunch of times. Worked my way there. And then from here, matched my hands there, and then kind of peek my head up just to see that. And I go, okay, 1, 2, and then grab that, work my feet up, get my foot there, stand up, grab that one there, and then get my feet up even higher and top out. Now this purple one here, I had definitely in the past been a little paranoid by foot placement and everything, but I thought, you know what? This is going to help me get over kind of the fear that I had from that slippery foot. So here I was really kind of freaking out because I'm like, oh, I'm going to fall and die. Over exaggeration, of course, but you know, I felt like, oh my God, I'm going to fall and hurt myself, and I don't want that to happen. So I was able to stand up, and then I reach out, grab that edge there, kind of grab the top of the triangle volume there. Then I stand up on this foot, and I felt like this part I did a lot better than I had previously. Felt like I trusted that foot way more, so count that as a big win for myself. Moving on, last climb on this boulder here. Then I think I moved down towards the basement where the more I feel like comp climbs are. But this red one here, just kind of a standard arsenal climb that I've been using the last time since it's been reset. Then we move into the other upstairs room where I try this purple climb here, and this purple climb kind of throws me for a loop. I think from here I need to bump, but I'm trying to reach across or grab it with a hand. I don't really understand how to do that, so I'm trying to look back right now and figure it out. Maybe I'll try it once or twice more, but I'm not 100% sure if I will go again. This was all the same climb. I just tried it a little bit more. So instead I was like, you know what? Let's just do the green one. Let's not push myself too hard this day. Let's take it chill for right now. Go here, work, get my feet up. Then I kind of put my feet on the volume here, lean back, grab the top hold, walk my feet up, match, and happy right there. Then we move just over behind where I'm climbing and more to the left. I try this purple one here, reach up here, and then I go to put my foot up there. And from here, I'm like, okay, I'm really leaned back right now. I don't know how I'm supposed to like shift my body around to do that. So I kind of bailed out of that. My hand was hurting as well. I thought I got a tear, but thankfully I didn't. Now this orange one here, actually, I think is probably the highlight of my day, even though I didn't get this climb here, but I made massive progress on this, especially an orange climb overhung like this is, I would say, a pretty big deal for myself. So I get over here and I kind of move my foot out to smear on the wall, and then got my foot there. And at this point, I didn't trust my feet, and I was like, I'm going to just play it safe. I'll drop off. I got the confidence of being able to get up there, so I'm happy with that. This green climb, I believe, is new to me. If not, I've climbed it only a single other time, but I like this kind of overhung, kind of on the edge of the big boulder here in the middle. And then I'm able to stand up here pretty quickly and make it to the top. It wasn't a difficult climb, but it definitely was an enjoyable climb. So, I give that a solid 8 out of 8. On this climb here, this is kind of what I would call the comp climbs. They feel like comp climbs. This feels very complicated, and it definitely feels more difficult than a purple climb. but it feels doable. And I just don't know exactly what I am missing. So I'm just trying to get in here, just trying to see like what I can do. Don't really get it. So then I'm like, you know what? Let me try a different climb. Now this climb feels very interesting. And I don't want to say that it's not an orange climb, but these just feel more like comp boulders. But maybe these aren't meant to be done statically and more meant to be done dynamically, which is kind of the inclination I have of comp boulders. But I didn't really know. So I was like trying to figure this out. And then I realized, let me try just stepping up here and then kind of putting my body weight forward, which I was like, I don't know if this is going to work. So I try it, I stand up, and then I was like, no, I'm just peeling off the wall. I came back, tried to do this one again. I was like, because I saw someone do this and complete it, and they just kind of, from here, they matched that hit there and reached out just like I did right there, but they were just able to hold it. So I was like, you know what? Not even going to worry about that. Let's try this purple one here. Now this purple one here is actually really interesting because of, you know, all the holds you have. You really only have that one hold there. So I kind of get my foot on that small volume that's on another volume, stand up, and then you have another hold, another hand hold. I'm moving my feet around just so I can get it up to there, and I have another hand hold here. Now from here, I don't really know what to do because I get my foot across. There's no way I can reach that one over there, and I'm just kind of stranded there. So I kind of unfortunately finished down there with my head hung low because I was like, damn, I got wrecked by basically every single climb I tried down there. So I was like, you know what? I'll come up here, finish off with a red one. Nice, simple ladder. You know, nothing to write home to mom about, but able to complete it. Tail of the tape, you know, purple, not that great. Green, though, pretty good. Screwed up that one green climb, not a big deal. Orange, had that pretty good progress on that one orange climb towards the end of the upstairs session. And overall, I think a pretty okay day of coming back to climb after being gone for a week. But yeah, that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. Keep on climbing.